Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and cheap coins, check out instantmudcoins.com and use code ZIRK for 20% off. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the 50 players that are coming out later today. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Brandon Rumor for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shout out in the next video, drop a like in the video, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. I also want to let you guys know that today is the final day to use code ZIRK for 30% off over on gfuel.com for this little code boost span. They do tend to do, code boosts like once or twice a month, but today is actually the final day to go ahead and use code ZIRK for 30% off on G Fuel. You can go ahead and try some of the new flavors. You guys have been showing me crazy support. Thank you guys very much. And I do also have some codes still left to give away some free tubs and also some free starter kits. So be on the lookout for my video at 2. I'll tell you guys to go comment on that one, and then you can enter and potentially win yourself some free G Fuel. But with that being said, let's go over these 3 players that we have coming out later today at 2 p.m. Now, I do want to ask you guys something. Do you think this is going to be the only current day player, or do you think that we're going to see more current day players in the game aside from just Julio Jones? Because I personally didn't think we'd see current day players in the game, right? And to say I expected Julio, yeah, never. I really never thought we'd see Julio. I thought we'd see, like a Randy Moss or a Calvin Johnson type player. Does it make sense for Julio Jones? I guess, right? It kind of does. But at the same time, if we're seeing someone like Julio, could we see someone like Adrian Peterson? That's what I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. But as you guys can see, Julio Jones here has 91 speed, 93 jumping, 90 catching, 91 catching traffic, 92 spec catch, 92 short, 89 medium, and 87 deep route running. I do want to mention here that Julio is a route runner, okay? I feel like for Madden 21, this is the perfect wide receiver for where we are exactly at right now. Now, would I rather have had a Moss? Of course, I'd rather have a Moss. But Julio Jones is perfect because he's a route-running wide receiver. And currently, we have some super good deep threat and physical wide receivers, right? I mean, the past 2 wide receivers to come out that I really think are exceptionally good were Tyler Lockett and Terry McLaurin. Now, they are both deep threat wide receivers, and deep threat wide receivers, in my personal opinion, don't really have great abilities, right? Because they don't get slot apprentice until, I want to say, 95 overall. The best ability they really get, they do get outside apprentice, so you can put that on them. But a lot of people like to run slot apprentice, including myself. And deep threats at this point in the game, they don't get it. Julio Jones does get slot apprentice, and at this point in the game, if you run slot apprentice as well, I have been struggling with trying to find someone to actually put in there and run slot apprentice with, because you're kind of downgrading with how high speed is getting right now with Terry McLaurin, with Chase Claypool, with Tyler Lockett. Those guys don't have slot apprentice, so I really badly needed a somewhat faster wide receiver, and Julio is that guy. Now, also, Julio Jones, the one thing that I wish was higher, I wish he had 89 deep route running, right? But he doesn't have 89 deep route running, but he has 91 speed, and he definitely has enough speed to go deep for you if you need him to. But if you power him up, you're going to be at 93 short and 90 medium route running, so you're already over 90 for both those. But unfortunately, the deep will not reach 90 unless you run go deep, and I switched my entire team to play fake, so for me, I'm going to put Julio Jones in the slot. I'm going to run slot apprentice on him, and he's probably not going to be much of a deep route runner for me just because I have Terry McLaurin and Tyler Lockett to go deep, and they're a little bit faster. But I honestly feel like Julio Jones is the perfect card for where Madden 21 is at right now, with the fact that we don't really have a crazy route running archetype wide receiver. And let me actually add this in here before Vikings fans and Bills fans go crazy here. I know Stephon Diggs is actually in the game, and he does have a really good route running wide receiver type card, but he's also extremely expensive. So a card that may be a little bit cheaper than Stephon Diggs with similar speed. And I just want to throw this in here as a quick little tip before we get into the other 2 cards as well. If you guys happen to have Julio Jones Series Redux, that man has 400,000 coins right now. So if you haven't played Madden today, if you didn't hop on Madden last night, and if you happen for some reason to have a Redux Julio Jones in your item binder, or you have like an 89 to 90 power pass that you could exchange, yeah, you might want to look into switching him out and selling him. Now, as for the other two players that we have coming out later today, we have Daunte Culpepper as one of them. Now, I know you guys are going to wonder, is he strong arm? Is he improviser? What is he going to be? Well, we don't know confirmed, but I do know that last year, guys, he was a strong arm quarterback, which would mean that he will get, of course, Gunslinger at 90 overall, which he's a 92. So, yes, he is going to get Gunslinger on him. He has 85 speed. He also has 93 throw power, 89 short, 87 medium, and 90 deep. So, instantly, without even needing to be powered up, he's already over all the throwing thresholds because it's 80 for short, 85 for medium, and 90 for deep. That's good to see. He also has 89 throw under pressure, has a 90 throw on the run, and a 90 play action. So, what do you guys think? Do you think he's a good quarterback? I think that he is potentially, I don't want to say the best quarterback in the game. I don't really know if I would rather prefer a field general or a strong arm, because I feel like Hot Round Master is really, really important. But I have heard everybody talking about Gunslinger. I actually never got to use Brett Favre, so I never have tested out Gunslinger just yet this year, I don't think. I may do a Daunte Culpepper and Julio Jones gameplay. If you guys want to see that, let me know down below. But Culpepper looks pretty good. I like the speed. I like that he's actually fast, and the fact that that throw power is already so high that this card's going to be really, really good. I feel like Daunte Culpepper is actually one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Let me know down below you guys' opinions on that. But we also have, for the final card, Albert Haynesworth. I know, a shocking name here, right? 74 speed, 84 acceleration. He also has 93 strength, 91 tackling. He has 91 block shed, and a 90 power move. This is for defensive tackle. A pretty good card. We actually have a decent amount of really, really good DTs in the game, I will say. But Albert Haynesworth is definitely pretty good. So let me know down below, which of these three are you most excited for? Are you guys most excited for Albert? Are you most excited for Julio Jones? Or are you most excited for Daunte Culpepper? Personally, I'm more excited for Julio. I feel like we have a lot of good quarterbacks in the game as well, but 85 speed is pretty good. I actually will take a look at that. I don't know if I'll switch from Randall Cunningham. I do like Randall Cunningham quite a bit, but Daunte Culpepper, having 85 speed, he's not as fast as Randall Cunningham, of course, but the throwing stats, the throw power, everything like that, and also the fact that he does get Gunslinger, I really, really want to try that out. So I'll probably go ahead and pick him up. We'll drop a gameplay. I'll also try to pick up Julio Jones. I know that his series Redux right now is like 400,000 coins, so if you guys happen to have that series Redux card, I would look into selling him ASAP. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like on the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Those are the 3 cards coming out later today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.